What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Jordan's Guitar Channel. I'm your host, Jordan. Today we're going to be talking about the Fortin Tempest pedal, man. This is a pedal that, of course, designed by Mike Fortin in conjunction with Josh Middleton and Adam Christensen from Architects and Silosis fame. Fantastic pedal. It's got some neat features. Let's dive right into it, man. Alright, so the pedal was born basically as a pedal to be put in front of, as Fortin describes on their website, any amp so that Josh and Adam could get their tone. I think they meant to say any high gain amp. Now this pedal does have a ton of gain on tap, and you can actually distort the clean channel on this amp, which is pretty cool. What makes it unique is it has a high pass and a low pass filter, which basically gives you complete control over the low end and the high end of your pedal, or of your tone, which I'll get in and demonstrate here. So let's get right into it. So I'm running the 5150 Iconic into a Mesa 412 cab. I'm micing it up with a Shure SM57 and a blend of a room mic. That way you hear basically what I'm hearing in the room. I'm running, of course, the Fortin Tempest pedal, and I'm running the Rev G8 noise gate to mitigate noise. And I'm using the Josh Middleton signature guitar because, of course, you have to do it with this guitar, right? Them are the rules. Alright, so let's hear the pedal one more time with the settings I have it. I'm hoping you guys can see it. I'm hoping there's not too much of a glare on it this time. Let's check it out. So as you hear, man, the pedal is just, it's very modern, it's very responsive, it's very tight. It really tightens up your signal. I mean, just so crazy. And as you hear, it's very cutting, sort of a mix-ready type of tone. And it is very easy to dial in. So let's turn the pedal off. These are my settings. I'm running through the red channel. So I've got the gain at noon, low at 6, mid at 4, high at 6. So here's that. So, you know, not as tight, not as bright, not as cutting. We'll kick the pedal back on. So yeah, huge difference. So let's go through the features of the pedal. So you have your level and your drive, basically like any simple overdrive. I have the, of course you're gonna run the level all the way up, drive all the way off. I've got it on 1 just to saturate it a little bit more. So right here you have your high pass filter, which is going to control your low end. So basically what I'll do is do some chugging on the, this guitar is tuned to open or drop D standard. So I'll turn it all the way to the left, which adds more bass, and as you turn it to the right, that takes away bass. Tighten up your bass response. So let's go all the way down and hear the sweep. Pretty crazy, right? So let's go to the low pass filter, which is going to control your high frequencies. So again, all the way to the left is taking out the highs, and all the way to the right is adding them back in. And this has a lot of high end, dude. That's what makes this pedal so cool. If you're in a band setting or something like that, and you're having trouble cutting through with your amp or whatever, this is the pedal you need, dude. Check this out. it's so harsh, man. So I like to run it about noon, and I like to run the low about, I don't know, 10, 11 o'clock, something like that. So you get a very nice tight chug to the pedal, and a very cutting type of sound. Now this pedal did catch some heat online, and I'm not sure why. It seems like a lot of Fortin stuff is caught in animosity on the forums and stuff. Now I don't know. This is my first Fortin product ever, and mainly because the price, you know. So the only reason I really wanted to check out this pedal, because I'm a huge Josh Middleton fan, and he's been a big inspiration for me. I've been listening to Silosis for a lot of years, and the guy is an absolute riff monster. If you haven't listened to Silosis or Architects, you absolutely should. Josh Middleton does a lot of tone lessons and guitar lessons online. You should definitely check him out. The guy knows his stuff, and so that's what intrigued me to check out this pedal. And then reading about what it's used for, you know. So basically, you know, all amps sound a little bit different, and so to get his tone, he can just plug this thing in, and I'm sure he's running an EQ with it as well. But you know, to get his bass tone, he can put this in front of, you know, any Peavey or any 5150 or Mesa Boogie, and get what he's looking for. So really fantastic. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put the amp on standby, and we're going to run it through a drop C guitar with Fishman's, just so you guys can hear the difference, and I'm going to demonstrate how powerful and how cool having the high pass and low pass filters are. So we've got the Solar, we're tuning a drop C, put it back off standby. Here's our tone. Now you can hear quite a bit of difference. So I'm just barely gonna, because it really doesn't take a lot of movement on these knobs. So I'm gonna barely take out some of the bass, and I'm gonna barely add in a little bit of treble, and you can hear the difference. See how much difference that made? And I mean, I seriously just moved it just hardly at all, man. It's a very powerful pedal. It has a ton of gain on tap. I don't see any need to demonstrate that. I mean, as you can hear, I mean, that's more gain than you probably need anyway. But I mean, the gain sweep is incredible on this thing. Well, you know what? I will demonstrate it for you guys. So we'll go to a clean channel. Well, if I can get it to work. It's about as clean as this amp gets. So that's not really the super chuggy sound you're looking for, I'm sure, but sorry guys, that is just so much fun to do. So anyways guys, if I missed anything, you got any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below. Excuse me, I need coffee. I will definitely get back to you and find out anything I can to help you. If you like what you saw here today, hit the subscribe button, like, share, comment. All that stuff helps keep me in the algorithm, helps keep the channel going, and helps me to get cool new gear to show you guys. And as always, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for subscribing, and much metal, much love, and much peace. Later, guys.